portrait, and I will be showing you how to paint a portrait in quick and easy manner. If you are joining for the first time, we have live sessions every week on painting, sketching, drawing and all art forms. So please subscribe the channel and stay connected with us for getting updates on art form and learning. So let's quickly start and press the notification bell for further notices on the new sessions which we have. So I am showing you a portrait, a fast portrait I'll show you, where you will understand how to make a portrait and paint and give tones in the portrait. So let's start quickly. When we make any portrait, you have to make, of course, the sketch should be ready, and then you have to use a light tone first, and depending upon the skin tone you will choose which type of, what is the skin tone to be used. So I am showing you the method. I have done a rough sketch, and now I'll show you starting from the light tone. So this is the skin area where the hair is. This is the borderline of the hair, so I have to cover it with color only, and because this is the area which will be painted, and over this then a tone will be applied. So I have done the hair also with the skin tone, because under this the skin tone will be visible. So first we will put a flat tone, and I am using brown, red and orange tones, and more of the water is used, not too much of color. And you are seeing that I have applied the tone, but I am spreading it with wet brush. That is how I do, and that is a fast way. So before we go into detail, we make a background. So I am making a skin tone which will be the base of the further details which will be given. So all the areas on the face which are to be covered, they will be covered with the light tone first, and over this then we will give a dark tone. So you are seeing that the beard and the hair and all these areas I have done, and the reason is because all this will be covered with dark tone above it. So we apply the tone, and then I will go to the area which is dry and continue from there. So I have applied a light tone in which I have used, as I told you, brown, red, orange and a little bit of yellow. And the lighter area of the face I am merging with the color and using water to spread the tone. Now I'll be doing the eyes first. To paint the eye, we start from the colored portion of the eye. Colored means the inner core of the eye, which is here I will be using yellow ochre, and a part of the eye which is having a shine, that I have to do white. So the shine in the eye is important, which helps us in getting our life to the eyes. So this is the outer covering, outer portion of the eye, in which I have put yellow ochre and a little bit of brown. Now this area, which is the center of the eye, this I will do dark, after some time, because I have applied color on the outer side. Therefore I have to wait for this, and everything is wet but this area has dried. So the nostril area I am doing testing first, because I have to do dark tones of the face. So I am starting, and because I have made the whole thing wet. So when we move from one area to another area, we have to keep in mind the area where you are putting the color. Now I am putting color in this area, so this is a dried area, but this is away from light. The color will dry depending upon the temperature, and then we will come back to the area which has dried. Meanwhile, this is the area which has dried. So I have applied the same color tone which I have made, mixture of brown, red, orange and yellow ochre. So people use skin tone, but that skin tone which is in the color boxes, that is not Indian face tone. That is a wrong concept which people have developed. You have to see the color tone of the face and accordingly decide what type of shade you will use. So this is Indian face, therefore the tone will be according to Indian skin. So it is brownish. Now the center part of the eye where I want to do, that has dried. So this is the core of the eye which I will do black. It is still slightly wet. Let's wait for some more time. I'll try this area. This part of the eye is having, this is slightly wet, so I will wait for some more time. In the meantime, let's do the hair. So for doing the hair, use a thin brush and use brown, the same skin tone, and add a little bit of black so that it becomes dark brown, and do very thin hair lining. You will not make a full black thing. You have to make thin linings of the brush which will show the hair. So you can select a brush depending upon your convenience, but the hair will be shown because this is a male. The hair lining will not be like in the girls we do. You will not make a flat black outline, which is not the correct way of doing. So you paint this and then spread some areas with a see. So the lining of the hair is important, and the same thing will be on this side. So initially we will make linings, and over this then I will rub clean brush. So when you rub it, then the color will mix up and the linings will become soft. The lining of the hair will be shown. They are important to show the proper way of making the eyebrows. That is the correct way. So first layer I have applied. Now the eye I have to do. From the upper area of the eye there is a dark portion. I'll be showing you close up of whatever comes out. Now the people ask that why watercolor? Watercolor is, as far as I consider, is important. You can do any medium, but if your watercolors are strong, then you will be able to handle any medium very easily. These days people do digital art, but digital art, a person who does not know technical thing, but he knows how to mix the color and get the shades, he will do a better job compared to a person who has not done watercolors, because you need to develop shades, and these shades will come only when you have understood how to get the which color to be blend to get the required shade. So the color shades which I was telling you, that will come when you have understood how to make the shade. Now this area of the eye which I am doing needs to have a shine. That is important to get a life to the eye. Now color use is very less. I will show you a close-up. We will give detail as and when the colors dry. So if the eye portion in any face is done properly, you will yourself feel the resemblance is there, because in any face eyes matter a lot. So focus on getting the right tone, skin tone, then also to get the eye angle right. If your eye angle is correct, then you will yourself feel that your drawing is done, coming out to be correct. So I'll show you a close-up of, and if you can guess that what and who I am making, you will understand why eyes are important in any portrait. Now the eyes have to be done with, the corner of the eye needs to be done with a little bit of red to show life. Now this is the corner which I was talking about. Here we will put a little bit of red and spread to give it life, and same is on this side to show a round part in the eye. Now you watch. So the redness in the center of the eye is important. This is the corner of the eye which needs to be red. Now the corner of the eye from the other side, and the eyelids. In this there are very soft crow marks on the eye. Crow feet as they are called. They develop in when you age slightly. And this lining is going above the eye, and then there is a darkness. So I am creating the effect with the help of color and then washing it, not by mixing too many shades. The lower portion of the eye, which is characteristic in different people, that is slightly swollen in this face, so that is important. And I will show you a close-up of the eyebrows. The eyebrows I am concentrating on because, as I've told you, the main resemblance of the face will come from making the eyebrow and the head area, or the forehead and the forehead area has to be done properly. Now you are seeing color I am using, and with a clean brush now I spread and mix it. So when you have to do a fast coloring, a fast way and an easy way. Now the inner core of the eye has to be done with this portion of the eye has to be done, and the lower corner of the eye is there. Now there are no wrinkles, but yes, the skin is having some marks. And now, since the eyes I have done, I'll do the other part of the face faster. So you will see that the getting of the feature depends on getting the eyes features correct. Now the lips and the upper area of the lip has to be done. The lips in this case are, the lower area is swollen, and but the lips are sharp. And we will not make the lips pink as most of the people think. Manly face, so it will have a light tone on the lips. In between my hand goes away, that is I am cleaning the brush and using water to spread. Now there is moustache on the face, which will bear the lining of the upper part of the lips, and the hair on the moustache have to be done with thin linings. So here the hair is slightly longer, but there are a combination of short and long hair. So keep the color light, don't make it black. And toward the lower side, the moustache is coming near the lip. So this is the edge of the lip. So I have to do the other side. The other part of the lip will be darker it is away from light. And it is a French cut. The hair on the beard as well as on the mustache have to be done, but with light tone. You will not make them black. If you make them full black, then it will not be correct and it will give it an artificial look. So it is a French beard. It ends on this end of the face, and this is the outer lining of the beard. I'll keep on showing you a close-up. So if you are watching it for the first time, and if you are joining it as a replay, then you can try what you are seeing and send your work if you want any guidance, because people watch this at their convenience. After that they send their work for any guidance if they want, and then they are guided. Now there is alternate in the lower side of the chin, there will be dark hair. So making of a portrait involves few important things. First, you have to get the sketch correct. Once the sketch is correct, like people have said that we have problem in getting the outline. Yes, you will face problem if you are doing it for the first time. First time problem everyone has, but when you will keep on doing it, after some time you will be able to get the outline of the face correct. So there is a request for getting first starting on time. Normally I start a session by saying that the outline is ready, because it takes some time and I want to concentrate on, like today I am concentrating mainly on showing you how to get the paint, how to give detail. And this is not a recorded session, so you will be able to make this portrait anytime when you want to see it again, because all the steps and shades are in front of you. Thing which you get a shadow in the beard and the mustache. So I have used brown and the same skin tone, and over this using more of some black is used, not full black, but there is some black to be used. Now the basic outline of the face was ready. Now I'll give some detail toward the lower side of the chin. There is a dark shade. So here you will apply according to the lining of the chin, and then there is a curve which has to be shown. Towards the right side, the shade will go in the outer side of the beard. And clean the brush in water and spread this with water. So this will give a shade to the outer side. Now the nose I have to do. So use a light tone and then clean it. Like here I have applied, and in this area and you are seeing that I have applied, and now I am just spreading it. Same goes in the under part of the eyes. The color use is done in soft way. You will not make it dark. The inner core of the eye is dark, and the upper area of the eye, which is the upper area of the eyelid, that has to be done dark. And the main face is almost ready. Let's do the ear. The outer part of the ear, because it is facing light, will be kept bright, and the inner part of the ear will be shown with a dark shade. Now you just spread and use clean brush and just spread the color which you have applied. Now when I will put a shade on the inner part of the ear, this part is having a dark tone. It is the lower side. Now I have to do the hair. So in making of the hair, I have to use the same skin tone. Use brown because the hair are dark. So we use the same colors but add more of the brown and use black. And I will be doing dark tone. In fact, you can put a little bit of brown also, blue also. And this are dark hair. So when I will do dark hair, the ear and the skin area will become bright. And the hair is till this end only. And we don't fill the whole area with black. There are hair lining which I have to show. So this is the outer lining of the ear, and the hair has to be shown with slight lining. The ear is going till this part, and the hair I have to do with the same tone which I have applied. And this hair is thin, and this is the edge of the hair on the face. The concept is same. You have to move with the flow of the hair. and this is the edge of the hair. So I am making this lining, and the upper area of the face will have dark hair, but this is the end of the hair on the face, and the outer area of the hair will be dark hair, and there is some hair on visible on the other side of the face. So there is a very thin lining on the outer side of the face. So use vary your brush. If you are not comfortable with a thick brush, you can change the brush and use a thin brush, but make the hair lining thin. This is the outer part of the face and the edge of the hair. So this is done like this. And we make the hair, because this hair are to be done with a lining. There is a gap in the hair and they are set properly, and I want to show a shine on the hair also. Therefore the upper area of the hair I will do a lining, and this is made black and dark brown. Now from the inner side there will be strokes of the hair which are going up. They are going up from here. Any guesses whose sketch I have done or whose portrait I am making? You can put your comments below if you have guessed it, because if you can guess it now, the drawing is not complete. But while you are doing it, when you have reached almost 70% or 60% of the drawing, you will be able to guess, you will be able to get the resemblance of the portrait whatever you are making. Now the white portion in the hair I have left. Normally you use a different method, but this will help you to get the shades and the shine in the hair. Now from the upper part I will fill it with dark brown and black. Now the shine of the hair will come with the light area which I have left. When I will move the brush over this area will become light, and it will give an appearance of a shine on the hair. So just see, this is a way when you have to do anything fast. Then this is what you will get. The hair and from a distance it will give a shine on the hair. Now let's do something on this part of the hair. The hair is moving down. This is, can't remember what is this part of the hair called. But the hair is black, dark black. So I am doing this portion dark brown, not black but dark brown. Now if you see, the drawing is almost done. Now a little bit more I will do. The lower part of the face and the clothes have to be done. So in the clothes there is dark tone which I have to use, which is the same, but there is a bluish tone in the, so I will not give too much time to this, because the main thing is I wanted to show that when you have to make any portrait, then what has to be done. So you have to make the portrait in such a way that the main features you have to catch. Whenever we make any portrait, every face has got some particular features. Those features you have to catch. Like some people have got a characteristic in their eyes. If the person is wearing spectacles, then the spectacles help you to identify. The eyes of a person are characteristic, they are common in every person. Some people have got outer lining of the eye which is done, which is in a proper manner, so that you have to see that how you are doing it. So you will see that I have done this area fast. The back part portion of the face or the neck area I have to fill. Here the skin tone, because it is facing light, it will be kept light. Now if you have seen the first layer which I applied, it helped in getting the skin tone. This is the edge of the face, and I have applied a tone here, and now I am using water to spread it in the upper area. Now let's finish it by giving some details to the face and the area near the eyes. the inner core of the eye, still I want to do red in this part. So this I have done, and the outer part of this, the other eye also. And the face is coming out like this. Now this is the part of the eye which has to be done. The face outline is going down and it is merging with the mustache, and this area of the nose and the cheek is light, but yes, the other area outer side of the nose is dark. Now there is some marks which are there on the under part of the eye. This is important. Now the portrait which is done with the help of watercolor can be done in many ways, but yes, there is something important which you have to keep in mind. The use of watercolor involves colors with blending. There is not too much of color use. That is what I believe. People use too much of color, but yes, it is watercolor and watercolors are transparent. So you have to keep in mind that the face which you are making, it should look blending. The blending should be there. The color use, and there should not be patches. The color has to be, because you are not using a medium where the linings are visible. The color should blend. If you are using watercolor, if you are using oil color, or you are using any other medium, acrylic or any other medium, then the use of medium varies. This is the inner core of the eye, at the upper part of the eyelid, and this is the outcome. Now let's put a dark spot in the eye. And the drawing is complete. Very soft eyebrows I have to eyelashes I have to show on this side. Of course this is a manly face, but yes, there are soft hair in the lower side of the eye and in the upper part of the eye. This is the inner core. And This is the upper part of the eye which I want to show. There is a frown here and the drawing is complete. The hair, the eyes, face. So if you have liked the session, please give a like to the video and subscribe the channel and stay connected. There is a lot of more artwork and lot of things which I have planned for the coming time. The hair cannot be perfectly blend, so I am doing the outer hair, a thin lining of the hair. So we'll meet in the next session. Till we meet, enjoy, try this drawing and send it on the email. And goodbye and take care.